Oh, we gotta deal with the bullshit and we gotta nip it in the butt early. What's good, people? Jimmy Bones here. Just want to go over the recent, article statement released by a Microsoft game developer or a multi-platform developer, because Ori and the Blind Forest is on PC, but the CEO of Moon Studios, one of the developers for Ori and the Blind Forest, has come out and said the PS4 Pro is a half-assed upgrade. And at the same time, this is coming from a developer of Ori and the Blind Forest, which is not even near the level of a AAA budget game. First things first, he's not in the right place at all. If this was someone from DICE, someone from BioWare, someone from even maybe Bethesda, someone from Rocksteady coming out and say that, or CD Projekt Red coming out and say the PS4 Pro is not what gamers should be getting. It's, half-assed, and it should have been done all the way. That's fine because it's coming from those guys. This dude, developer of Ori and the Blind Forest, has no say in what the Scorpio's development cycle is going to be like, what the specs are going to be. Is he giving us any more info rather than just trashing the Pro? We can't side with this dude who's clearly a kind of a Microsoft dude, pretty much. I'm not sure if Ori and the Blind Forest is on PS4, but if it's not, then that makes his case even worse because he's just there to hype up Microsoft. That's his company. That's what he's paid to do. Ori and the Blind Forest, not the most graphically demanding game. Game looks great though, by the way. I played it and all that. Game looks great. Don't get me wrong. Game's alright. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish Ori and the Blind Forest. Game's alright though. But yeah, hopefully he's wrong about, or hopefully he's right, about the Xbox One Scorpio. I know it's gonna have like 50% more power than the PS4 Pro, but that's all smoke. That's all smoke and mirrors. We have no specs. We have no GPU. We don't have a solid CPU. Outline. We know it's just gonna be more powerful than the PS4 Pro, which isn't saying much because the PS4 Pro can't even do a lot of these games 1080p 60. I know the Last Guardian can do 4K 30. I'm not sure if they have a 1080 60 mode, but I think it's Call of Duty, NBA 2K16 that can do 4K 60, and what else? But that's the thing, you gotta expect lower performance from a way lower price point. PS4 Pro ranges from $400 to $450. So of course it's not gonna be able to do what a $1,400 PC can do. But at the same time, these dudes from Microsoft and these developers shouldn't be coming out and saying that the PS4, the Xbox One Scorpio, is gonna blow everyone's socks off. It's gonna blow everyone over the water. It's gonna do. They haven't said 4K 60, but all their Xbox cronies surrounding them have been it's gonna be the next evolution. It's gonna outperform your PC. PC gamers should be scared. Scared of what? Scared of what? Microsoft has not come out and said that every game is going to be 4K 60. They have not come out and said every game is going to be 1440p 60, even 1080p 30, 1080p 60. The Xbox One right now, the base PS4, 80% of the games were not 1080p 60, and the ones that were 60 was a select few. Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, Higher Line, I believe, all run at sub 1080p across all, both console platforms. Even I know Resident Evil 7 right now comes in at 1080 60, I believe. Metal Gear Solid 5, I believe, ran at 1080 60, maybe 960 on the PS4, but I definitely know it came in at sub 1080p on the Xbox One at 60 frames per second though. We need specs from the actual developers. We need specs from the actual, not developers, from the actual Phil Spencers and developers of this console before we can jump out the window. Everything else is just for the birds. If the developers and the producers of this console are not coming out and saying this is going to be in this console, then we can't jump out the window. We can't fall for what these developers are hyping up, because you're going to end up being disappointed like the PS4 Pro. I'll wait and see. I need Phil Spencer. Phil, brother, I need answers. I need answers. What's going to be in there? I know it's supposed to be launching November. What should we be expecting for frame rates and resolution? I need to hear it from the horse's mouth. But that's Jimmy Bones here. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.